Lughnasadh, a fire festival celebrated on August 1st, marks the halfway point between the summer solstice and the autumn equinox. This is a Sabbath all about reaping what we've sown physically and spiritually, as we honor the harvest, the earth, and the sun, and celebrate with bountiful crops. Energetically, this is a powerful time to pause and reflect on your growth, focus on abundance, and give gratitude for all that you have. One of the most common ways this is celebrated is by making a corn husk dolly to honor the harvest or the deities at this time. And today, I'm going to share with you a quick and easy way that you can make your own dolly, however you choose to celebrate. To start, take a moment to clear your head and set an intention for this. Whether you're focusing on gratitude or abundance or honoring a specific deity, go ahead and send your intention into this and continue to focus on it as we progress through this. Next, fill up a bowl of water and soak all of your corn husks in there for at least 15 to 20 minutes until they are soft. This process helps them to become more flexible so that they're easier to work with. While you wait, you can go ahead and cut up your string and get ready for the next step. For this, I usually cut up about 5 pieces, but if you're planning to add any extra charms or accessories, then you may want to cut up 6 or more. Next, check the corn husk to see if they were soft and flexible. If so, you can go ahead and remove them. If not, you may need to give them a little bit more time. Then you're going to want to pat these dry. They don't need to be completely dry for the next step, and actually it's a good thing if they aren't, but you want to get any of the excess water off of it before we continue. Next, go ahead and separate out 4 of the husks and line them up with the small end as even as possible. Then we're going to take one of the pieces of string and tie it around that top part, leaving about 1 to 2 inches of space in between. Next, we're going to separate 2 pieces down the middle of the husks and carefully fold that half around the top. You'll want to be very careful with this as these husks are very fragile, so just go slowly. Next, go ahead and tie a string around the top, leaving about 1 to 2 inches depending on your preference. This is going to be the head, so keep that in mind depending on how big you want that to be. This is also the time to add any charm around the neck if you would like to do so. Then we're going to take the remaining 2 corn husks and roll them up. At this part, you have the option to customize this and add herbs in the arms or any essential oils. If you do that, you're going to want to secure that with an additional piece of string in the middle before you do the next step. Otherwise, you can just roll these up as so. Next, you're going to take a piece of string for each half of this corn husk and tie off the ends. This is going to represent the hands. Then you're going to want to carefully lift up the middle part again and slide this in between the husks. Next, grab another piece of string and tie this around the waist. If you want to add any charm or any extra decoration to the waist, this is the time to do so. And then you can cut off the excess corn husk where it doesn't line up on the bottom if you would like. During this step, you also have the option to do extra decorating or anything of the sort, where you can use these extra pieces that you cut off and put them on there as a belt, or maybe you could make a crown, whatever you want to do with this. It's up to you. Lastly, you can also cut legs on this, or you can cut up the skirt to give it a little bit more detail. And then once you do that, you are finished. And if you're curious about what the corn husk dolls look like once they dry out and age a little bit, This is one I made last year compared to the one this year. I even made a little mini one just to see how it would look, so you can truly make an entire corn husk family if you would like. Overall, that is how I make the corn husk doll. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a very blessed Lughnasadh.